So, when you think that your life is going downhill with my itching feet and all kinds of problems being 69 years old, I come across a young girl that her dog died, tore her up. Now I'm listening to a lady by the name of Karen's Carvenor Journey. A fascinating woman at 66. She's overweight. It's interesting how life is and the way it presents itself to different people. You know, for me, I'm upset because I'm 69. I can't do this, I can't do that. I took a nap and I still feel like I'm halfway out of it. I like this lady
Karen,
a lot.
And I'm 66 years old, and I'm on day 78 of my carnivore journey. I've been overweight my whole adult life. I've lost the same 50 pounds probably dozens of times. I've lost 100 pounds on a few different occasions. And finally, in 2017, I had to go to the eye doctor because my old
I just
glasses were
subscribed.
not working for me anymore. And they took my blood pressure with a wrist monitor, and she immediately looked at me and said I needed to go to urgent care because my blood pressure was dangerously high. Well, it actually was 154 over 120 something, which isn't heart attack or stroke high, but it was high enough that I should go to the doctor. So I made an appointment and I went. And I was diagnosed with type 2, high blood pressure, and cholesterol. So they put me on Lipitor.
I'm presuming type 2 is diabetes. I'm type 2 diabetes.
2 types of blood pressure medicine and 2 types of type 2 diabetes medicine.
Yeah. And you see, like I said, I was shocked when they were talking about my glucose and about the fact that I'm diabetic too. This lady's story gripped my heart. It really did.
I lost weight. Some things happened in my life that was good incentive. I got down where I was close to my daughter's weight and we were competing. And then in February of 2020, on the 27th day, she was on her way home from work and she was killed in a car accident. An 82-year-old man crossed the center line and hit her head on, and they both died instantly. Then 3 weeks later, the thing happened, and then I was all alone. And I didn't care. My whole family was blown up. I lost contact with 2 of my 3 grandkids. And the other one that I still see only twice a month moved 50 miles away. So I spent most of the next 2 years in my recliner in front of the TV. I just didn't care. I figured I was always going to be fat. I didn't worry about what I ate. I just ate a bunch of junk and whatever, and I gained it all back. So this spring in March, I decided that I was tired of being unhealthy. I was tired of being uncomfortable. I couldn't stand because it made my back hurt because my belly was so big. I was just tired. So I tried a product that was supposed to help with insulin resistance that's advertised on TV. But again, it tells you you have to use it with a healthy diet.
Yeah, and let me tell you my problem. I've got this. I'm going to take it right now. I don't know this woman's situation, okay? My situation is that I am dirt poor. I'm a very dirt poor person. The reggae guy I talked to today, who was cool, I liked him a lot. He's got a YouTube channel, but I still didn't figure out what he was saying. I don't know about the carnivore journey. She found this on YouTube because I researched it too. I am in a situation where I just can't work, and if I did work, it would just mess up my entire life. Let's go on with her.
Well, I hate vegetables. I've never wanted vegetables. I've always been a steak eater. My big downfall was potatoes. Going through the divorce from potatoes has been hell. But I'm pretty much over it. I don't have any cravings anymore. I'm going to go through a list of things that are non-scale wins. My hair's falling out less. My dry skin is improving. My fingernails are stronger. I don't have the peeling of my cuticles anymore. I don't feel bloated. The arthritis in my hands is mostly gone. Brain fog is lifted. I'm sleeping better. My diabetic neuropathy is fading.
You know, she's describing a lot of the things I'm going through. My feet itching and brain fog.
Considerably. Then there's always the weight loss. That's always a big win. And my mobility is increased. And last year I fell and broke my right shoulder, and it still doesn't have all the range of motion back, but I noticed that's getting better. So I've incorporated intermittent fasting. I'm on track to go forward. I'm trying to get off the medications now. And please visit my channel. Everybody have a good day.
I'll tell you how I found this lady. I found Karen's Carnivore Journey with Taj Farrant, of all people, the person that I adore. She's a fascinating lady. She really is a fascinating lady. And I like her. I really do. I will be actually... How did she go from part 1 to part 3? I'm confused. I see changes. Now, for me, I'm just poor, so I eat what is given to me to eat. I know that my feet, that all that's got to be diabetes 2. My dad probably had diabetes 2, but he was mainly a carnivore eater himself. That's all he ate was meat. He hated vegetables. We would sit down at a meal and he would eat nothing but roast beef, fatty roast beef. Now, my dad had major heart issues and really didn't like doctors. Now, for me, I know that's what's wrong with my feet. I basically told the lady this when I called and talked to her about my feet. I said, I'm diabetic too. And that's exactly what's going on with my feet. I'm not obese by no means. I'm not fat by no means. But I'm the brain fog that I'm in, I really believe is part of my diabetes too. Now, I'm going to try to eat something. And God bless this lady. I really want to say that my Aunt Kate when I was very, very young. I loved her. She had a house in Charlotte out towards a lake. And I used to go out there and fish. I swam the lake. There was a girl that lived across the lake that I liked as a young boy. Now, flirting with a little bit. She was very overweight. She would eat Southern food, and I mean, she would go through 5 to 7 plates full of food. It amazed me and my mom. My mom used to go, I don't know how she eats so much. She also, like this lady, had some major, major issues and was in the hospital. And the doctor told her, you must lose weight. So Aunt Kate did lose a lot of pounds. It amazed me how much weight she lost. And she was a very interesting woman. She made, she would sew things that you use for your sprained neck, a collar, a Velcro collar. And she did that. And she would, also, after she retired, she got into ceramics. She loved ceramics. I mean, when you walked into her basement of her house, that's all you saw. I probably, if I look around my place here, I can probably find some of her ceramics she did. So I'm going to put this woman's channel on this vlog. And like I said, my biggest problem right now is the fact that I'm a very poor guy. But I think I know now where my fog's coming from. Now, eating meat as eating a carnivore diet fascinates me because really, truthfully, all you gotta do is just eat meat. You know. So, like I say, Karen, I mean, I feel for her. I know her losing her daughter, it just absolutely, I'm just amazed. As I said, I mean, you can be going through so much in your life. For me, I was ready to check out and die. You know, because why is all this happening to me? But for this poor woman that started a YouTube channel, she's got now 117 subscribers. Nobody likes my channel because I have nothing on my channel that people really like. They don't. I'm a 69-year-old guy. I'm weird. I'm strange. I have weird stuff that I like. But this lady is a dear lady, and I've got to figure out what happened to her part 2. Where's her part 2?
So I'm going to continue on where I left off in my story, part 2.
What part 2? Where's part 2 at? Where's part 2? Where's part 2? I'm confused. Now, she is a Tosh Farrant guy, lover. I don't know if she actually got to see Tosh Farrant. Here's her part 2. Wow, this is a fascinating lady.
Here I am with my Aunt Elsie and the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
I remember the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I remember that. It came to Charlotte.
My Uncle Bud owned a grocery store, and Oscar Mayer would send it around for promotional purposes. For several years as a teen, I marched in a drum and bugle corps. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
So she's from Aurora, Illinois. And for me, music, and I'm sure it is the same for her. To me, music's my entire life. You know, without music, I don't know what I would do. That and hot girls. I'm going to finish watching this. What I like is that on YouTube, you can go into people's lives and you can see them talking about their lives. Like the young girl that her dog died and she was just so broken up. It was her childhood dog. It was a family dog. This lady here had a dear, beautiful daughter killed. And like I said, you know, for me, the dietitian that I talked to said I'm on the right track. But I told her that I basically live on virtually no income. So I've got to tell my dermatologist that I am a diabetic too, and that I have some problems with my feet. Now I'm going to look into this carnivore diet. The only problem that I've got is I have bowel problems being 69. And that's where I have to take Trulance, which unfortunately I've mixed up Trulance with something else. So I don't know. Like I said, God bless Karen's carnivore journey. Peace, guys.